Have you ever wondered why people follow and then unfollow people over on Instagram? I've got some truth bombs for you. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, founder and CEO of Katie Lance Consulting, the Get Social Smart Academy, and author of the book Get Social Smart, and it's episode 135 of the Get Social Smart show. And today I am going to share with you the truth about why people get followed on Instagram and unfollowed.
Oh snap.
Now, why am I doing this video? Well, I have often been asked, Katie, do you believe in follow for follow? And how do you think about followers? I get asked a lot about followers specifically on Instagram. I do not believe in the whole idea of follower for follower, meaning someone's following you and then you follow them back. And I just think that just takes too much time and energy. But there is certainly a reason why someone doesn't just like your post, but actually chooses to follow you. And there's specifically a reason why we unfollow people. So let's talk about why we unfollow people. And this probably isn't a big surprise, but most of us unfollow people on Instagram as well as other platforms, but specifically Instagram, because of things like they're too salesy. They're selling too much. Their account is just too polished, too businessy, right? And what I mean by that is when we go on Instagram, yes, we do connect with brands. In fact, a lot of us are actively buying from brands on Instagram, especially retail. We see this happening a lot with online stores. A lot of us are connecting with potential clients on Instagram. A lot of you are using Instagram to promote your listings. So I'm not saying you can't sell on Instagram, but what we find is that when someone's Instagram account becomes 100% about selling their product or selling their service or selling themselves as an agent or broker, and all it is business, business, business.
Get back in there at once and sell.
We don't like that, right? We don't go on Instagram and say, hey, I want to follow X, Y, and Z brand, right? Now we might every once in a great while if we really love their product or brand, but it's a rare thing. So if you are all about business, even if you have a business Instagram account, now my account on Instagram is a business Instagram account, but I still post things from time to time about my kids or from time to time about travel or a beautiful sunset picture, right? Because I know that people work with us because of our experience and our expertise, but they connect with us over things that are personal. So even when you have a business account on Instagram, it can't be all business. That's one of the biggest reasons why we unfollow people. We also unfollow people who are clearly being spammers, right? That is one of the biggest things I see all the time where people just, they're commenting or they've set up some sort of like crazy like auto bot situation where they're like automatically following and commenting and you can tell it's really inauthentic, or they're commenting on someone's picture and they're trying to sell something in the comments. Super annoying, super spammy. Don't do that, right? One of the best ways to get business on Instagram is to not do that, to build that value, to build community, and to put out really valuable content. In fact, I want to give a big shout out to a dear friend of mine. Some of you know in the real estate space, Chelsea Pites. Chelsea's someone who is killing it on Instagram, and she puts out some great content, and she's a trainer and speaker. And I think she does a great job of putting out really valuable content, investing in her community without being that annoying salesperson who's always trying to sell you something. So shout out to Chelsea. We'll put her link below so you can follow her over on Instagram. Another big tip I'm going to give you, one of the reasons why we follow people on Instagram is because we give value. So as you think about your content, you're probably thinking about, especially if you're in real estate, you're thinking about homes you sell, listings and buyers, but what other value can you give? Right? Think about your local community. For most agents and brokers, you know your local community better than anybody. You know the best place to get a slice of pizza, the best place to get a cup of coffee, the best place to go for a glass of wine. Let's get real, right? So why not share some of that stuff and also make sure that you're sharing a little bit of who you are personally, which is one of the reasons why I love Instagram stories. It's a great way to kind of take people behind the scenes on your journey. The last little tip I'm going to give you is one of the ways to increase your followers is to make sure people know exactly who you are.
Who are you?
Make sure people know exactly who you are. How do you do that? One of the easiest ways to do this is in your bio. Your bio is a really important piece of real estate. So have an updated photo of who you are. Have some information about who you are personally and professionally. Have a link in your bio. We love using Linktree. Linktree is a great free resource. There's also a paid version where you can add multiple links in your bio, but have a really robust bio, because as you start to connect with people, and if they don't know you, how do you get them to go from just liking your post to following you? Part of it's your bio. So having fun with it, be interesting. You don't have a whole lot of space. I think Instagram gives you like 150 characters, so you got to be brief, but that's a small thing that can make a really big difference. Now, if you're listening to this and feeling like, okay, I really got to get my act together when it comes to Instagram, we've got a free guide for you. Go to katielance.com/InstaGuide, download our free Insta Guide. It's chock full of tips, tools, strategies, examples, all having to do with Instagram, specifically for real estate. Now, if you like these videos, we would love if you'd hit that subscribe button and the bell button. We have new videos that come out each and every week. And for more tips, tools, and strategies on Instagram and everything social media, please visit us over at katielance.com. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.